Hey YouTube, got a 3-2 game against a pretty strong opponent, Cmerli, rated 2007, and let's see if I get creamed. Alright, so Grunfeld or, nope, King's Indian. Okay. Playing pretty fast. We're going to play my normal sort of system here, this H3 idea, which is kind of a restriction type system. It's kind of designed to try to hold back this F5 idea. And also keeps any pieces out of here. We'll go here. Let's see what he's got planned. Okay. So my normal kind of rule is if I have a bishop on e2, I prevent the knight coming into f4. Okay, so he comes back. Let's defend this a little bit better. I like to hold off on castling, especially now since especially now since the h3 pawn would be hanging. And so captures. So we got this open now. I should put a rook there. We're going to put a rook on the file. We've got to watch out for this pawn. It seems like that's a little bit dangerous. Okay. This guy is unguarded now. How do we do anything about that? He's already causing some issues. I can't really go here like I'd want to. I can actually. I mean, if he trades off that light squared bishop, I think I'm probably happy. Let's go ahead and go here, see if he'll do it. I like the queen here anyway. He of course isn't going to go for that. I just have to drop it back now, right? Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I don't really care for that too much. Yep. Yeah, I do have to just go back. I can't go here. Well, I can. I have to take, no, because then my queen's kind of overloaded. He could have just taken it, and I take back, and he could have taken there. So I'm actually not doing so hot here. He tells me the queen has too many jobs. I'll let him know. I let him know that he could have already won that pawn. Thankfully he did not. He could go for an exchange sacrifice now. Takes there, takes here, takes here. I move and then no. Maybe he could take that too. Yeah. I don't feel very confident in this right now. He's doing a good job of contesting the C file. So maybe now he's going to go for f5. And it appears probable. So I still can't really castle. Yep, let's play here because I think he's going to play f5. And he does, of course. This pawn is going to be a problem, I think. We'll take, see what he's going to do. He's got to take with a piece now. He can't maintain a pawn there. Okay, so... Okay, the problem with this move is it leaves this knight undefended. So I can't do that. I have to go... I guess I have to go here. That doesn't look very appealing. My king's stuck in the center now. He can put queen here with pressure there. I guess I'll play here though. Knight g5 is an idea. So I'm not that happy. I'm not that upset if this pawn moves. So I think knight g5 will be my likely next move. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Getting rid of that light square bishop would also make me happy. I'm hanging on by a thread. To say that I'm somewhat unhappy with this position is perhaps a bit of a understatement. He doesn't have a really good way to keep me out of that square though. I don't think he can stop me from playing knight to e6. I mean, it'll be pretty firmly blockaded, but I don't know how long that's gonna last. Time's getting low though. Oh, he's just gonna, no, he's not gonna give up the exchange. As he can still take. But again, I still think that this must be the quote-unquote right approach. Let's see here. What to do? We can castle now. I want to move this bishop. I also want to move this rook over. Let's move the rook over. Oh, let's not have this business be a problem. Yeah, that business is definitely going to be a problem. Let's put the knight up here if we can. We'll recapture there. Maybe I can reposition the bishop on b2 even. That seems okay. So my idea is now to go knight c5. I wonder if he'll play something like, yeah, I wonder if he would do that. And of course he does. Okay. Welp. I can still defend the pawn. If he pushes, I can go ahead and take that one. At least I have a pawn back for it for the time being. I can go here even. Trade a pawn. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this guy. Take him. Let's go here. And maybe swing the queen over to this square. And then put the rook there. Yeah, he pretty well puts the kibosh on that idea. Let's go here with another attack on that square. It's getting pretty severe time pressure right now, though. Pretty severe time pressure for both of us. So he just does that. What's your idea? Well, I'm just going to take it. I don't have time to do a whole lot of calculating. He's got that. Oh, there. That's it. Oh, he's going to go there now. This is bad times at Ridgemont High. This is mate. Right there's just mate. No, it's not. But it will be on the next move. Oh, he didn't do it. Didn't do it. I'm going to lose on time anyway. Let him know that nice game. And let's go back and take a look, see. Okay, so this is all standard type stuff. Okay, so normally against this h3, most people play the knight to a6 and come to c5. He doesn't do that, so I went here, and I mean, I guess I can kind of just play like bishop e2 castle and just sort of transpose to like a main line, but I'm really trying to avoid that in my King's Indian. So we went here, he did this, I stopped him from going there, but I don't know. That's kind of a, it seems a little committal. He just went back, and I popped the king out. Maybe I didn't need to do that. Maybe I could have played here. I couldn't really castle. I guess I could have played here. Yeah, maybe h4 was an idea. Yeah, h4 with the idea of like knight g5. Yeah, I think I like that. h4, knight g5, and then h5. And I can play like queen d2, queen c2, castle long, and maybe get some sort of attack going over there. I think that idea, that probably was an improvement over what I did do. So I played here, and he played c6. I never know if I should take this or not. I almost never do. I almost try to let them open the c file, but my queen ended up being kind of exposed on the c file. I still think that I should have went for this h4 plan. And so I decided to go for the quote-unquote normal King's Indian attack. Maybe taking with the knight would have been strong. So I take with the knight, he takes back one of his knights, and I go there, and I already have influence on c-file. So knight takes, pawn takes, then I put the rook here, and I'm already ready to go down to c7 with my queen. So if he captures and I get the rook on c7, I can maybe even just put the king on d2 at that point and bring the other rook over after playing something like h4. Yeah, I think knight takes was a real possibility there, but somewhere along that line I gotta find another way to defend that pawn. So after this, yeah, he played this so that he could stop this move, which was understandable. Maybe I should have played like a4, a5, and put the bishop right there to gain control of c7, kind of kick his queen out. That would have been an idea too. But this ends up being just kind of slow. Moving the knight to a4 was just a mistake, plain and simple. My queen was covering too much. I mean, immediately he can just take, and then take right there. I mean, he is already, it's already clearly a tactical mistake, but it also just wastes time because I have to go right back. So, but after this, we went g4. This wasn't so amazing. I guess it kind of worked out. I wanted to put the rook here, I just never found the time to do it. So, again, I wanted to free. I didn't like that my bishop was stuck defending that, so I wanted to go here to here. I think that was a good move. I wonder, nope, I was looking at that, but the knight covers that square. I wonder if this was an idea. I think that definitely is an idea, actually, because if I can trade out the bishop, then that means that the knight can go there for free. Yeah, I think this would have been a good idea. And if I take back the pawn, I have this open, and the queen may be able to swing across and join up with the rook, and the knight's already touching it. So if he takes there, pawn's open, I'm already have some influence there. So I think that this would have been, yeah, bishop g4 would have probably been a good idea at some point. Instead I went there, which, I don't know, the knight on g4 was pretty strong, so I probably should have left it there. Probably should have left it. But after this, again, bishop g4 was probably a good idea, because it protects this pawn. I'm not so worried again about him taking it, because it actually sort of improves my pawn structure. And I get some bonus over there. Oh wait, I remember now. I can't play this because of this fork that's coming, which is what that was all about. Do I have a better place for the knight? Knight a4 to c5 is really probably the best I can do. Unless I can move the bishop somewhere. Maybe I can put the bishop immediately to c5. Yeah. I put the bishop immediately to c5, but then if he plays here, where do I gotta put the knight? Because I was thinking I could use e4, but I can't because the knight's... So maybe he plays... So I play bishop here, he pushes, I take here, he takes there, and then the knight goes to d5. Yeah, okay, so knight goes to d5. Oh, no, can't, because this guy's hanging. That's a problem. So maybe this was best after all. So right here, we get our pawn back. I wonder if knight back to here immediately was better. But I like the idea of putting the bishop to here, but I really don't have that much play anymore. Again, maybe this was an idea. I mean, it gives up a pawn. Yeah, probably not that good of an idea. I think I'm probably just lost here. If this guy comes in, I totally overlook this pressure. I still can't castle. So he does this, and I did not see this check here. I wonder what I could have done at this point. I maybe just lost. Maybe just lost. I could castle. Give up this pawn. No, yeah, I can castle because this pawn's protected. Maybe just castling here was best. Castle, I'm threatening this pawn. I have this. Maybe castling, but I still don't really care for my position that much. I think I must be worse. Instead we're here, and I think this is probably just, yeah, this is definitely just a forced mate. He could have played here and then there, and that's, but then playing here is just mate also. He's got mate threat right here. He's got mate threat right here, right here. He almost has no moves that aren't mate. Anyway, it was a good game. Enjoyed playing that. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we'll catch you later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.